Have you ever wondered how we grow millions of identical bananas every single year? Commercial bananas are actually seedless. Those tiny black dots inside won't grow a tree. Instead, new banana plants are manufactured in modern high-tech agricultural laboratories. You can think of these incredible science labs as modern-day banana plant factories. The whole factory process begins by finding one perfect, completely disease-free mother plant. We don't use seeds. Instead, workers carefully harvest a piece of the mother plant's stem. Deep inside this stem is the shoot tip, a tiny piece of living tissue. This tiny piece contains the magic blueprint to grow a brand new banana plant. But first, it has to be completely cleaned. Factory workers wash it with sterilizing soap. This cleaning step kills any hidden bugs, bacteria, or fungus hiding on the plant. Now the clean tissue is taken into a special, ultra-pure sterile room in the lab. Using extremely sharp scalpels, scientists cut this tiny piece into even smaller fragments. Next comes the food. The factory uses special glass jars filled with a clear jelly. This jelly is called agar. It is packed with water, sugar, and special plant vitamins. The tiny pieces of the mother plant are gently placed right on top of this jelly. The jars are sealed tight. Inside, it is a perfect, safe world for the plant. Thousands of these jars are moved into a glowing, climate-controlled growth room. The temperature and humidity in this room are kept absolutely perfect, day and night. Fed by the sugar and vitamins in the jelly, the tiny plant tissue begins to wake up. It doesn't just grow one plant. Because of special vitamins, it multiplies into several small shoots. Within just a few weeks, one tiny piece has magically turned into a cluster of shoots. The workers take the jar back to the sterile room and gently pull the shoots apart. Each new shoot is placed into its very own jar with a fresh batch of jelly. This multiplication process repeats over and over. One plant quickly becomes thousands of exact clones. This is how the factory can produce millions of banana plants in just a few months. At this stage, the tiny clones have beautiful green leaves, but they don't have any roots yet. To fix this, scientists change the recipe of the jelly. They add a special rooting hormone. The baby plants are moved one last time into jars containing this new rooting jelly. The new hormone sends a signal to the plant. It is time to grow strong roots. After a few more weeks in the glowing room, the plants are finally complete. But they are still very weak. They have lived their whole lives inside protected glass jars. Factory workers carefully remove them from the jars and gently wash the jelly off their roots. Now, for the first time, the baby plants are placed into real potting soil. They are moved from the laboratory into a massive, warm and sunny greenhouse. This stage is called acclimatization. It's like going to training camp for the outside world. At first, the plants are kept under heavy shade and given lots of gentle mist. They need to slowly get used to real sunlight, lower humidity, and fresh air. Over several weeks, the farmers slowly remove the shade and water them a bit less. This forces the plants to become strong, tough, and ready for nature's harsh conditions. Inspectors check every single plant to make sure they are perfectly healthy and growing fast. By now, the plants are about a foot tall. They look like perfect miniature banana trees. The factory process is now completely finished. The clones are ready to leave home. The plants are carefully loaded onto temperature-controlled trucks for shipping. They are driven away from the factory lab and delivered directly to commercial farmers. Because these plants are lab-grown clones, the farmers know exactly what they are getting. Every single plant will grow at the exact same speed and to the exact same height. This makes farming much easier. The entire field will be ready to harvest at the same time. Furthermore, because they started in a sterile lab, they are totally free of devastating plant diseases. About 9 months after being planted in the soil, the trees produce their fruit. These heavy bunches are harvested, washed, and packed securely into boxes for the grocery store. And that is why, when you walk into a store, every banana looks exactly the same. Let's quickly recap. We took a tiny piece of tissue from one perfect mother plant. We cleaned it, fed it magic jelly, and multiplied it into thousands of clones. We helped it grow roots, trained it in a greenhouse to be strong, and shipped it out. It is an amazing blend of high-tech modern science and traditional agriculture. Without these incredible tissue culture factories, growing bananas on a global scale would be nearly impossible. Disease would spread easily, and we wouldn't have the reliable, cheap fruit we love today. So the next time you peel a banana for breakfast or a snack, remember the incredible high-tech factory journey it took to get to your plate. Thanks for watching. Now you know the secret life of the world's favorite fruit.